Good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. We are starting a new cross stitch pattern, and this is by Jennifer Aikman Smith. Sorry if I butchered your last name, I'm very sorry. She's very nice. We've actually had contact with her previous, the one we just finished, the Tales of Wonder, and the bookmark that I made. And I haven't finished the bottom of it yet, but that is, oh, I got the, oh, I guess that's not set up. Okay. Can you get this Dream Deck going? Okay, there we go. All right, so overhead. Okay. Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. So we finished this one last week, okay, and that was one of her free patterns, depending on which and we're directing to the correct website. Okay, so that was the Tales of Wonder. Okay, that was very lovely. It was very fun to put together, and I really like it. And I'm happy to be able for that bookmark means something very special to me to go for with my books that I read with my mother-in-law. And then here's our current project, right there, a spot of tea, right from their website, Dragon Dreams. And if you go !dragon in the chat, it will get you right there. Now, again, this is by Jennifer Aikman Smith, okay, of Dragon Dreams, Inc. Aikman, sorry. And if you go check them out on Facebook is where they would like you to check them out. Okay, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Happy everybody's here. So we're going to start this. I haven't done anything besides pull my threads from last week. And I have this lovely little plastic form with a little bit of foam in the background where you can poke your pins into. And then it's like a little chart that you can fill out. That was some of the ones we had from the last week, our last videos. And we're going to turn it over to the other side and use a pencil this time. I don't know why I didn't use a pencil the last time. So, and I'm going to mark out what I need for my shapes and then get a color to represent them, depending how, you know, so we put them in there. Hello, hello. You're new and you love your video. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. That is the website. So please check them out. They're lovely people, fantastic designs. Please buy where you can. But we're always trying to find the free stuff for us to share together, right? Okay, so there is a triangle. That's going to be our pistachio dark green, and I forgot what we were. I think these were these colors, weren't they? Should have wrote them on last time. And a light green. All right, so that's an X. So I don't usually like them so close to each other, but I don't mind putting, you know, one here, one there, and then one down here if I needed to. I just don't want them all, I don't like my needles that close together, so we'll put a little X over here. Separate. So this is kind of like setting you up. It's setting you up how to cross stitch. If you didn't know how to set yourself up before, here's the best way to do it. Okay, so there's a 2 line, and then there's more of a solid line. So let's make that a bit thicker. And these all represent colors in this little pattern, so it becomes defined. Like you can see the dragon, and you can see that beautiful castle. So all those little colors are what helps, you know, give it shadow and depth and character, right? And then of course, depending on the colors you use, you're creating your own castle, right? So, and your own dragon. So, yep, it's free, and please help support her any way you can. All right, and do a little tiny triangle. Looks like it was right in the lower, and then we got a horizontal line, like a dash. And then we have like a big N, so a big thick N. And then looks like a little hourglass. Okay, and then a dot. And a square, a dark square. Okay, and then a circle and a G. And then the back stitch is with 1 strand. Okay, it does say on this one, the 1 strand. So when we go to do our back stitching for the black to highlight, we're only going to use 1. Hello, hello, hello. It is fantastic, Joe, let me tell you. I know I have another one because that's what helped me do when I did the dragon, this really big dragon. You probably, I don't know if I keep bragging about it, but darn it, I will, because it's amazing. I did this dragon like 20 years ago, and more so probably now. And with all those different colors, I really had to get something to sort myself out, because I was getting even the slight little shade of difference. And when you're working on a wing, you're working on like all the colors at the same time. So you go and you do one, and then you do the other and do the other. But sometimes those colors are so close together, it's hard to distinguish, like if you're just kind of poking into something like a pin cushion, if that's actually the right color, you know what I mean? So that it was saved me a lot of stress. So, and that's my dragon. I gotta finish it off one day. I know I will. But definitely, that was like a good starter thing, and they're not too expensive. I think they were probably $10 or $12 on Amazon. But oh, thanks, Nancy. Oh, thanks, Roxanne. I'm so proud of it. You know, you gotta, and it's so nice to see that kind of beautiful little art, right? So, all right. So I think we just took up our first row, and then this gets popped right in here. Right in the side. You can probably see that, or you can open it up. I don't know, maybe. I just slid it in. Okay. And it goes right in the center, and then your up and your down squares, here, and here, all these little ones up here represent where you put your needles and your color. Okay. So let's figure out where we're going to start. And this little magnet thing, the same thing. I literally broke it the first time I used it because I'm rough with stuff. It's the way it is. So this is like about 22-year-old masking tape, and it still works. I think I plopped it on the chair, and then I moved something, and then off it went and broke. So it's like, oh, for Pete's sakes. All right, so where do we want to start? Okay, so what I did. Hello, Mary. How are you? It's good to see you too. It's raining up here. She's my my creative girl. She does all sorts of beautiful things. All right, so let's see. Oh, because I had this strip left over from the poem, okay, because I took it off the side, and I want to make sure I'm utilizing as much of my canvas as possible. So I went and stitched some white fabric on this end and some white fabric on that end, and tried to get it as center in my scroll as possible. And now we're going to figure out whether, you know, I probably could have halved it, and then I could have done 2 projects out of this. I didn't think about that till right this moment, but, you know, hindsight and all that fluffy stuff. So if you wanted to, you could probably stick 2 side by side. If you were maybe trying to make something for somebody, you could probably work 2 at once. Like, you know, you'd knit a sock or something. So, good morning, Lisa. 2-hour surgery this morning. Oh my goodness. Yikes. That's not good. I'm sorry to hear that. And, speedy recovery for hubby. Okay. And the stitch count is 48 wide and 48 high. So again, this is a pattern. Oh, we look like we got the wheel of no good here. Jennifer Aikman Smith of Dragon Dreams. You can find her on Facebook. Okay. I'm not sure what to do. I'm just gonna sit here. At least the chat went past, but my screen is hung. Need to find our middle. Okay. Let's go. $3.24, so that would be halfway because it's 48, and we'll do the same up the side. Yep, there you go, Patty. See? And Jennifer's a lovely lady. She seems very nice in the emails we've chatted back and forth with. So, and we're hoping to possibly collaborate on something one day. You never. We are here on this end. So, because we love all her stuff. Hello, Teresa. How y'all got the stitches out of my foot? I can walk and drive again. Yay! Woo! Joanne's later. I'm celebrating. I'm going for fabric. Has anybody else got the wheel, or is it just me? Just me. All right. Well, I'm going to refresh my screen then because it's driving me crazy. Hello, Tanya. Reload this page. Sorry. Yeah, I still got the wheel of. Oh, there we go. Okay. Actually, your quilt's right there, Tanya. Like right there, right there. I still have the binding to put on. It's cut. I just have to press it and put it on. So, okay. So we kind of have found where our half is. So I went from the edge over 24 and from this corner up 24. So around here, pretty much right between the eyes or around the eye and the nose of the dragon is where you'd want your middle. But you can pretty much start anywhere as long as you know you're going to have well enough 48 all the way around. Okay. So, and I am a tea drinker. I'm a, Earl Grey, a little bit of milk, a little bit of sugar for decades now. That's my favorite. And I thought this one was just so darn cute. I'm going to make it as a mug rug. So, for my teas. Aw, thank you, Tanya. Lots of people love that stitch out. It's such a beautiful stitch out. Do you want me to, can I show it? Are you okay to show it? I'm happy to show it. If you don't mind me showing it on Saturday too, and then I'll mail it off. Oh, I thought it'd be a great idea because it's so cute, and I can wash it. I can spot clean it. See, a spot of tea, and I can spot clean it. Oh, good. Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me switch it back to main, and then I'll grab the quilt. Like I said, it's trimmed. I just don't have the binding on it yet. Okay. Did we go back to main, or did I not put the button? It's got a big exclamation on it, honey, when I do that. Okay. Oh, so I went to the fridge to go find something to munch. I'm like, well, I might as well have something to eat while I'm waiting. Okay. Okay. So let's go. Well, that's just probably a good idea, just to leave it here for a second so you can see it. So here's the back. It's got a lovely dragonfly, butterfly, a big flower, and then there's some lovely butterflies and another butterfly, and then it's got like a leaf, and it just continues and continues and continues, and it's so beautiful. It was Wednesday's video, so check it out yesterday. And then with all the color that pops up on the front with all the fabrics, you know, you get this really beautiful, unique butterfly here. You got a lovely little butterfly here. You know, it's just, it's so pretty. So Tanya won this. Yes, she did. She was so excited. Indeed, indeed. And it's so pretty with all its color. It really is. Like, it just looks gorgeous. Beautiful. And it's good size too. 65 by 65, something like that. 64, 64. It's great cuddle for the couch. And she's got a couple of little second cousins that were hanging around and watch us as well. So they're little ones, little tiny little ones. And they're so cute. Oh, thank you. That was fun to do. I mean, it's definitely a mix of color, and to see things a little not so perfect sometimes, it plays with your mind. So when it was like the crooked courthouse steps, I'm like, I don't know if I could do this, because sometimes I got to have things in a certain way, and other times I can just be all willy-nilly. It doesn't matter. But so this kind of, it freed up a little bit as I was going along. I got more into it. So. I'm happy you love it, Tanya. I'll let you know as soon as it's in the mail and send you the tracking. So maybe we just needed a restart. I don't know. Maybe things will be better now. I hope so. Okay, let me just go to overhead, because we're gonna kind of pick our spot where we're gonna start. I guess it didn't go. Okay, all right. Issues with the Stream Deck. All right, let's find our spot. I'm sorry? I have a pop deck. Yeah, but Pop should be working, so I shouldn't be taking up his time, and I feel bad. So, all right, so this was quite bigger than the 48 by 48. I'm still contemplating trying to get 2 of these done. I don't know. I don't know if I'm up for that kind of a challenge right now. Hello, Ann. Hello, Bernadette. Oh, there we go. Hello, Bettina. I appreciate all the nice comments on that quilt. It was very pretty. Yeah, we're gonna, so exclamation dragon, if you want, this is free from their website. And you can even check them out on Facebook. It's Dragon Dreams Inc. Her name is Jennifer, and super nice. And we're happy to be, you know, working on some of these lovely projects because they are some of our favorites, and we know they're some of yours too. Hello, Pat. Fine Christmas. I bring it into my embroidery software and digitize it. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. All right, let's see exactly how many we have down. $40. $60. 70, 172. So 72 is lots of room. So kind of no matter where, as long as we come down, you know, about 10, and then we should be fine to start anywhere in this zone here. All right, so what do we want to start off with first? First, we need to figure out what is what. Okay, of our greens, because we were a little higgledy-piggledy the other day, trying to figure out from what I had and what we were working with. I think these were the pistachio ones, and then hold on, maybe it was that one, because we needed a dark, and we needed a light, and then we needed a very light, and then we needed ultra dark green. Okay, that must have been that one then. Pistachio green, and then we had another green. Or what was that? Blue dark? Oh no, I have that. What was this one? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 greens, 2 grays. Did I maybe grab a green instead of a gray? All right, so I'm going to definitely take this as my ultra dark and put an N on the back of there. Okay. And I'm going to take this one as my dark green and put a triangle on the back of there. And for the light, put the X. And for the very light, the 2 sashes. Okay. I think I want to start with this one. Hello, Sarah. Good morning. Hello, Kim. This is going to be super cute. Super duper cute. All right, so I only like to take stitches or the length or the thread, the length of like to my armpit, like from here to there, do a little stretch, and then clip. Because then it doesn't seem to be too long to work with. I don't run into a lot of knots. Sometimes I do. I guess it depends on the thread. So now I believe this is all a 2 count because it actually specifies doing the back stitch in a 1 stitch, 1 thread count. So let's just separate these. Thanks for subscribing, Jefferson. Appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Welcome to the club. And it is easier if you pull 1 out at a time. When you pull 2, you have a tendency to run up with knots and stuff like that. So if you just kind of gently pull 1 out at a time. And then you just got to line them up. Okay. Straighten them out. Depending on how you like to fold your thread to get it in your eye of your needle, or you can use a threader. You can do whatever you like. If I can get a nice clean one on the ends, I don't mind trying to push them through. But I use a bigger eye of a needle too. So put a little knot on the bottom. Good morning, Joanne. Hello, hello. Working on a spotted tea mug rug for me. I is. All right, now. I'm sorry? Oh, the deck? Okay. So let's just go to main for a moment. Perfect. Look at Pop. He's tweaking things. Sorry for missing Saturday live stream. My back was playing. Oh, no worries, Sarah. It's okay. I'm glad you're feeling better to be here with us today. I really am. Here we go. Overhead back to working on the canvas. She's there. She's there. Sorry? I have the power. Thank you. I have the power. She's cute. She's all snug as a bug in a rug. It's raining here. It wasn't too bad on crossing guard. Actually, I forgot where I was going to start here. Okay, so if that was 70 down, we wanted to go, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 10 down, so it gives me plenty of room. And we'll go over 24 and start there. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we want to go down middle. That's right. Okay. Go there. Okay, so let's start right about here. Okay. Because that should put us right about the center. Okay. And if we start I count 50 across the bottom. What you mean? Oh, to come all the way over? I'm gonna try and get 2 out of this. So I'll work on 1. And if I like it enough, I'll do another one. Okay, let's see where we want to start. So there's the halfway, and if we come over a few more stitches. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over, and then start 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over. We'll start 2. Hopefully that's in the camera there. And I can always change this to my circle hoop if I feel like if maybe the fabric's being a little bit too bouncy on this one. Okay, so there's the 2, and then we want to go up 1 and over 1. So up 1. Over 1. Your total pattern grid is 50 stitches and 48. That's smart sewing material. Well, yeah, I didn't want to waste it. I'm very frugal. Pop even calls me cheap. So these were the sides that came off, and here's the other chunk over here. So I could probably get like 5 or 6 projects out of that one 14 count Ada cloth that I spent $14 on. So, you know, they're not cheap. You know, they're not like they're $5 or something. So, oh, it was fantastic, Gwen. It was absolutely amazing. The turkey was so good, and the stuffing, and that's what I was like when we were doing the reboot there. I was about to open the bag of stuffing and have a couple bites. But nope, denied. All right, now from that we need to go up 1 and over. Okay, so up 1. This shouldn't take too long. I don't think so. Maybe just 2 or 3 weeks to get this done, because we only work on it for about 2 hours. You can easily get 2 out of the... Oh, for sure. That's why I moved it over here. Like, I'm going to start one right here and then do another one over there, I think, Roxanne. That's why I was like, you know, I don't want to just stick it right in the center. And that's kind of how I was feeling when I had it tightly scrolled the other way. Like, I had it laying across this way in my hoop. And I'm like, well, that means I got to work on it this way. And it's really in the center. So if I actually sewed some fabric on, I can be really frugal and make this go a couple bits farther. And even this one here, like, you know, smaller one, smaller little pattern. There's a couple of really, really cute ones that she's got on her website for Christmassy stuff. A Christmas, I think it's called. And it could be stitched up quite nicely in here. It would be perfect. So you could like maybe even 4 or 5 in that one. Yeah, like gotta be creative and frugal, you know. I gotta watch my pennies too. Really neat cross stitch store a couple of Saturdays ago. We asked her how they keep the tension on the sides of the scroll frame like you'd get in a hoop. She showed us her scroll work, and she uses sock garters. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Oh, bye, Teresa. Second hand. You enjoy yourself and be careful. Be careful. Don't go crazy, girl. And you got to let us know what you got. We want to show and share. Okay, so there's those two. Let's highlight what we've done so far. Okay, so we've here. And here, and here. Okay. And now we want to go straight above and over 3. So we want to make sure there's 4 together in that row. One. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yeah, I think making 2, like doing 2 of the spotted tees, you know, it's nice to make one for you and one for your, you know, a friend who enjoys teas just as much as you do. Oh, we got a little naughty. We got a little naughty. Oh, nosies. Why? Why? Well, we may just have to try and fiddle with that to hide it underneath in the back because I can't get it out. At least it's just a tiny little knot. And it's going through the hole just fine. Just get one more. Should be able to lock it in the back there. Well, that was pain in the bum. Get one more. Oh, just. Oh, no, need a little tug. Negative. That's not gonna work. There we go. Have you started doing the Once Upon a Time? If so, did you find all the colors needed? I couldn't find sky blue, pink, or mulberry. Once Upon a Time. I've already finished that one. Oh, you mean the poem? Hold on. Hold on. The first one that I did 20 years ago, 22 years ago, 18 years ago, however long ago. Yeah, that's what I'm using in my stash. I must have had it at some point in time. Hold on. Which? Yeah, Once Upon a Time is how most fairy tales start. That one. Yes. I think I just used a blue. So, can you see that okay? Trying to get it so the light's not trying to reflect on it. Yeah, this was done down in 2002. So, yeah, just a blue. It's almost like a aqua kind of blue. But I used a blue background too, so that was a bit unique. I'm not sure why I chose that, but I did. Yeah, I'm using what I have. I don't need to go buy anything else. I just, I don't have pistachio, but I'm using some greens. That, to me, it could be a pistachio if I say it is. I did that a long time ago. That's what actually inspired all this cross-stitching stuff to begin with. Someone told me there was a second poem, but it's not. It's more of a goes along with it bookmark, which we just finished. But I think I have found the second one. It's called Dragon's Lullaby, and you have to purchase that, which we are fine to do that. We just want to make sure we're. Uh-oh, what happened here? We got some confusions. And we'll hopefully have a nice link where everybody can go get it all at once. So we'll have to talk to her about that. Because when you do the first part, you're going to want to do the second part. I mean, I know I've wanted to do it since I found out there kind of was one that went with it. And that one kind of does. I mean, you can tell they're very poetic. They're beautiful. So. Okay, there we go. Now I need to do 4 right on, one down from here and then 4 right on top. Okay. 1 down here and then 4 on top. Okay. What color is your Ada cloth there, Joanne? Hello, Miss Annie-O. That helped. The cross-stitch stores we found in Finland, Ohio, 40 minutes away. They dye their own. Oh. I know I've dyed white with tea to make it like antique-y sort of thing because I did like a really old wedding announcement for Pop's grandparents. I stitched up beautifully. Actually, I wonder where that is. I wonder if I did.
Pattern is actually the fairy tale sampler.
Fairy tale sampler, not Once Upon a Time. The one I showed you in the frame is a fairy tale sampler. Yeah. Sorry. Let's get that correct. Also by Jennifer. That's why I said I've loved her stuff for like decades now. So she's super talented, and her stuff is just so beautiful and lovely to work with. And like I said, we've been in contact with her, so I have some Ada already. I'm using off-white. Yeah, this is an off-white or creamy color. There was like absolutely jack nothing at the Michael's when Pop and I went, I don't know, weeks and weeks ago. And I bought like 3 things, so, because I thought, well, it's for a few projects, so let's get it done. Should be a little while. And then one of our fans from Australia, named Cherie, she sent me some blue Ada cloth, which is the same color as the poem I have already previous to, the fairy tale sampler, or fairy tale. All right, and then we need 2 in the center of these 4. I just found a blue and a gray Ada cloth. Hobby Lobby, there we go. I don't think I've ever seen gray. Maybe? I'm white, cream, and blue. And pink. I've seen pink. But I didn't want to work with the pink. Nothing against pink. Just saying. Yeah, definitely bare shelves. Well, I hadn't been in any one of the stores for like since before March. Like, I think that was the last time I even I went to like Len's Mills is a collective place up here. You get it's fabrics and clothing and batting and pillows and this and that and everything, and it's even some groceries. So it has a bit of everything, and they usually would stock quite a bit of that stuff. And I didn't even want to venture over there, to tell you the truth. And that's like 45 minutes away. I'm like, nope, it's okay. I don't need it that bad. But then when I needed the Ada cloth to continue the cross stitch project, I'm like, wait a second here. I got to go out in the real world. No. All right, and then 1 to the side. Here we go. That's a good idea there, Miss Martha. Yeah, maybe they have an online store that could help you guys. Well, you guys are in the States, right? So, yesterday I was at the beach with my horse. It was so lovely, windy and cold, but lovely. Aw, bet you it was lovely, gorgeous. And did you take photos for the rest of us? This morning was gray. It rained a bit last night. I didn't get too wet on crossing guard. It was a little bit. And it more came down after, just as I was leaving. It was more when the rain started to really come down. So, all right, we're done for that section of that dark green. So let's do our little tie off in the back, or slip unders. Come on. Because I'm using a dull needle, there we go. Gonna upload later. Oh, excellent. Wonderful. Looking forward to seeing them. Is your horse getting along with the other new horse? 4 hours. Oh my gosh. Some Len's Mills are better than others. The one in Guelph is pretty good. It's pretty good. Nope. Stop making friends. I could just see him just standing there all stubborn with his hoof down. Nope. You're not my friend. I don't want to be your friend. It's interesting. You'd think almost all animals would love to get along together, right? But no, that's not the case. All right, now to figure out where our other ends need to go, we need to do some counting here. Either that, I can change color and then come back when I've got some more stuff filled in. I think I might do that because I don't want to really make a boo-boo on this. I think it'll show up really well when I make a boo-boo. So let's pick another color. Let's do X, which is the light green pistachio, or light green-ish that we're using. Oh, I haven't even used this ever. Still all wrapped up. Or maybe I did, but it wasn't very much, that's for sure. Not all dogs get along, not all cats get along, sort of thing. So, even our chickens don't all get along. Oh, I got the rooster He was so funny coming out of the coop the other morning. He comes running up to the gate and just oh, it was so funny. I got it on videotape. We'll share it on the Home and Hearth on that channel in one of those videos. He's so funny. You're making me laugh, Rooster. You're making me laugh. Introducing a puppy to a 12-year-old pernickety dog has been a learning experience. Well, that's kind of why, you know, Sophie's 7. She's 7.5. We've almost had her for 7 years. Come end of November, just after my birthday, we'll have her for 7 years. I thought, but if a puppy in the quilt shop here is just not ideal. It's just not. So, you know, hopefully once it's in its own building, we can get another little fluffers. He just doesn't like the very small Shetland ponies. Oh, okay. But it's interesting. Animals are very unique. You know, they really are. Okay, so it's right here in the center. So we're working on the X's. And hopefully this dragon looks okay. Like I said, we'll do one, and if I want to change anything, I'll change it on the second one that I make for if I'm making it for someone else. All right, so that's that one, and let's do the one on the side. Let's build out some of our dragon head here. And I like it's so cute that it's like napping in a teacup. It's just adorable. 7 years old in November, not long after my birthday. Yeah. Oh, Sophie's birthday was in May. Like I said, we adopted her at 6 months. She needed a home, and we gave her one, and we gave her a very loving home. Someone linked my name on Facebook around here because there's 8 black cats with all Halloweeny names because they're going to be available just before Halloween. Up for adoption, all fixed and spayed and neutered, and I'm like, don't do it, don't you do it. Like, no, thank you. We're fine with Sophie right now. Hello, Tracy. You made it. Of course you did. We're working on a dragon. We're working on a dragon in a tiny teacup. We're working on a dragon. We are. Oops, I think I just lost my tail. Oh, no. Close. Close. Close, but no cigar. We got Sophie snoring to the left of me. Got cold tea to the right. If you would like to stitch along with us. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say. It's Exclamation Dragon, and it's a Jennifer of Dragon Dreams Inc. And you can find her on Facebook, as well as you just do a search for Dragon Dreams, okay, as well. Yeah. It's one version. Mm-hmm. No, I have not. All right, now I need to go 1 over and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 1 over. Got my letter this morning, going to book it. I have not got my letter. I should probably check my email, actually. What? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Well, Pop can answer it probably better than I can, so. One, two, three, four. 5 and 6. That leaves the triangle, triangle, and triangle together. Yes, it does. Hubby is waiting on a letter to tell him how safe his job is. What do you mean there by Tracy? Tracy P? Provost. So this color I'm using right here is going to be the majority color of my dragon. That's going to be like the dragon itself, and then the highlighted colors are the dark and the light. So. There we go. Let's actually color off what we've done so far. Got those guys up here. Here. And here. Okay, so that's what we've got done so far. Okay. And then that's what, oops, there we go. We're working it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, now we're going to come down right underneath of that one. And that's the black brown for the eye. Okay, so we're going to leave that space empty. So we're going to go 2 and then skip 1 over 2. So 1, 2. Skip 1 over 2. Hello, Kelly. What's going on? What's going on? How is it going with the cruises? What's happening? Like, I have a customer says she's booked for something next October, and I'm like, okie dokie. Seems like some major plans. All right, so then we need to go a space of 2 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So in a space of 2, so 1, 2, and then yes, it is, Miss Kelly. And if you go exclamation dragon, it is a Jennifer from Dragon Dreams, her project, and it is free from their website. And we've chatted with her via email, and she seems very nice. And I've done a lot of her. I didn't realize that the fairy tale poem was also one of hers. It makes sense now, actually, considering. Should have, but some things just don't always connect. And and she's and we're gonna we're just gonna work on this one right now. New cute. Yeah, I can't blame them, Kelly. I really don't. I would be very leery of doing any sort of cruise or trip of any sort. Like, I can tell you, we won't be leaving Canada for 2 years, at least. So, no way, Jose, man. One, two, three, 4. Okay. All right, and then let's go back. Stitch them all down. Give them their cross. Today I'm trying to make a Prairie Point Christmas tree mini quilt. Oh. Prairie Point Christmas tree mini quilt. Well, it's gotta be cute. Oh, wow. That sucks, Kelly. I'm disappointed with a lot of people who do that sort of thing. I've never been on a cruise ship. Actually, no, I've been on it when it was stationed in Vancouver's port because they were having job interviews on it, and I went and looked. They actually, it was like a job fair of some sort. So I went and looked, and I was like, "Ooh, I almost." But then I found Pop, so I'm glad I didn't. All right, where's our? Oh, there it is. I'm the same. I will not travel. I also had a girl get mad at me because I told her not to kiss my baby. Oh, geez, it's your baby. You can, especially in today's day and age. I mean, with what? Oh, yeah, geez. No. You got that's your baby. You stand by and protect her. You know, that's what your job is. I know. That's like when people just reach out and touch a pregnant lady's belly without, like, they go, "Oh, how's the baby?" or pat. It's like, don't touch me. I had one lady do that in the grocery store, and I was like, don't touch me. You don't know. I don't know you. Like, don't rub my belly. I didn't ask you to rub my belly. Like, I'm not a dog. This isn't a wishing no Buddha here. Come on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three, 4. And no one says your dragon has to be green. You can have a pink and purple dragon. You can have an orange and brown dragon. You can have any kind of dragon you want. I mean, that is completely up to you. Like, have fun with your creative threads, right? So, all right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we need a space of 2, and then we need 2. All right, so let's get a space of 2. 1, 2, and then 2. Paper piece. Oh yeah, yeah. You'd have to go through some of our videos. We've did some for Halloween, some for Christmas. There's quite a few paper piecing patterns out there. They're not bad. It's the major thing about paper piecing is you have to cut a chunk way bigger than you're anticipating, because you're sewing it one way and then flipping it in another, and the pieces that you're needing are really sharp angled points, really sharp squares, or corner squares and stuff like that. So you have to trim up, and you're going to have to angle cut things. So you need a really big piece for sometimes a little chunk, and they can be sometimes a little fiddly. We've got to use a really close stitch together. Instead of using your 2.4 on your machine or 2.7, you want to do like a 2.2 or 2.1, and using really good fabrics too, because when you're stitching really, really tiny pieces together, you don't want them just to fall apart and fray. So, all right, let's color off what we've done. Little dragon's getting a little part of his body and his head developed here. So, oops, almost went down the line. The other line. Okay, so here, and down to the snout. We're working on the snout right here at the bit of the nose. Come on, Penny. I want to do a New York beauty. I've gotten so far as buying and add a quarter ruler. Oh yes, definitely quarter ruler. Those are amazing. I was gifted one by my friend Janice, and I loved it. Loved it. I made another week. Yay! I started cross stitch and bought years ago of hot air balloon. Oh, I love a hot air balloon and having fun. I will post it. Oh, please do, Penny. Oh, please do. That sounds so cute. I love a hot air balloon. I like kites too. I like anything that kind of flies up in the sky. Like dragons. I'm wearing my Team Cheese shirt under here. I got my layers on. It was raining. It was a chilly morning. Not too bad. I mean, the wind was down, but there was a bit of a crisp in the air. So. All right, so now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way across. So let's go for our 5. Best thing for paper piecing, I got a short one that was gifted and a longer one I bought. Oh, I didn't even know there was a longer one. What is the one I have? I don't know, maybe 6 inches or something like that. Yes, you're very right, Kristen. There's a couple. There's English paper piecing, which is usually done by hand, and it's usually hexagons and fun things like that. If you want to check out a website that is fantastic with the hexagons, her name is Hexadoodle Quilts, and .com, and she's amazing. She's got some free stuff on her site too, so you can always check her out. And she streams to Twitch, and her name is Allison, and she is super sweet. And she lives in the UK. And she's got a couple of little hexlings, as she calls them, and then Hexa-hubby. I like how everything's got a hexy in it. I think it's funny. You got a 6, a 12, an 18, a quarter. Oh, really? I didn't even know they came bigger than that. I guess they would kind of, yeah, I guess so, because in that you're kind of shifting up the pattern as you're going, and you don't really want to kind of do that, right? All right, so now we got our 5. Now we need 2 right under, and then a space, and then 2, because what's that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be the snout? I'm thinking it's supposed to be the nostril, nosy nostril. Here, let's do our 2, and then space. I don't think we have the add a quarter ruler here. I'll look for a few craft stores. You can always mark a piece of tape, like maybe a piece of masking tape or something, on the underside of your ruler here, because this is what gives you the 1/4 inch. And then you can always just like rest that on top, or maybe make your own with a couple of layers of tape and butting it up. If you have a smaller ruler like one of these or a 4-incher, you could probably adapt to something like that. Just a couple of strips of painter's tape or masking tape right along that line would give you something to butt up to. I don't know, it's just a thought. Just a thought. Take it or leave it. It's good or bad, it don't matter to me. Just trying to help. All right, now we need to do 2 right under, so 1 right under here, and then 1 right under the little nostril nose. Okay, so that should be the end of the mouth, or the end of the snout. It's kind of looking like a bit of a green horse with a mane. Something going on. Okay, I think I'm done there. So let's go back up to this one, because there was a space there, and then we needed to go over 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Let's Let's just work our way. The neighborhood quilt behind ULL is looking really good. Oh, thank you. I've had a lot of fun with that. It's a little time consuming on the trying to looking for your fabrics and cutting your fabrics, and then trying to sew the one block together to get it ready for the videos and stuff. But I really am having a lot of fun with it, and I know we're almost halfway there. And I think this is going to make those are going to make beautiful quilts for my sisters. You know, so it's I'm very happy to do it. And even Munchkin was like, well, or Marcus, whatever you want to call him. I was like, why aren't you making one for yourself? And I said, it's not that I don't want to make one for myself. I said, I want to focus on them first. And then I know my fabric's not going anywhere. And I could reuse some of the, you know, bits and bobs to make windows and sills that I've used in their fabrics to connect it to mine. And I said, I might do it in dark blue and use, and you know, and a background instead of the cream colored one, right? So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hello, Shri. A little spot of tea, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. I was talking about you earlier. I wonder if your ears were burning. It was all good. It was about you sending that beautiful blue Eda cloth to me. So, and I appreciated it. Okay, 1 and 2. And then we got to go straight up. Got to go up one more. Right? Make sure we're in line. Yes, we are. No, I was asleep. Maybe it's the dreams. You were having some good dreams. Lauren's talking about me. It's all good. It's all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to come up 6. So that's 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm awake, I think. Poke, poke. Get a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. There's another one out there. It's for coffee drinkers, and it says, "I'm just dragging without my coffee," and and of course it's a dragon, so. Super cute too. I'm good. It's wet here. Wet and a little, definitely fall. Definitely fallish weather in southeastern Ontario, Canada. So it is. And then we got 3 up on the side. So we go 1, 2, 3. Ooh, my tail's getting short here. Be right back. Black t-shirt with a coffee cup and a sewing machine in pink. They're arguing about who I love most. That's funny. She loves me more. No, she loves me more. Alright, now we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, all down on an angle. Okay. 1. Ooh. 2. Tail's getting really short here. Snow in Calgary. Well, snow here in... Oh, yes. I heard you guys had snow for Thanksgiving. Yes. And we've had that up here. Sometimes it's been so cold. But it was actually a beautiful Thanksgiving weekend here, and it's actually been a really nice week. A little crispy in the mornings, but that's to be expected. But by mid-afternoon, I'm like wearing my light jacket or my safety vest or something like that for crossing guard. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And then I think we're going to have to get a new thread. Okay, let's flip that over. Tuck in our threads in behind. All right, let's switch to the main for a second here so I can have some tea. And rethread a thread. Said Fred. What did I do with the others? Tucking in. Oh, here it is. Up. Just binged watched a Canadian sheep farmer. She is so lovely. Oh yeah. Which sheep farmer? What was the name of the website you and Pop cooked at Thanksgiving turkey? The Home and Hearth Living channel. Also known as the Home and Hearth Living channel. There's one. Oh, it's so good too. And it's a version of the Julia Childs way she did turkey. I'm sure she did turkey 1,000 times, but you know, this was one of the ways. And when we saw this on the America's Test Kitchen, when they were showing the shows, we were like, hey, we might actually like stuffing this way, because we never like stuffing. I mean, and in fact, both of us, like, and we wouldn't make it. And sometimes we'd have a dry bird, because sometimes that bird, you know, depending on how you make it, right? So, and yeah, and you know, we had other people's stuffing. We try it, you know, but we, you know, it wouldn't be our favorite, and we love this way.
Speaking of dry birds, all the chickens are inside.
All the chickens are inside the coop. Yeah, as soon as it starts to rain, they're like, "I'm out of here." Wow. I waited, what was it? I waited 8.5 weeks for zippers, for duvets. I mean, yeah, duvets and cushion covers. By that time, yeah, I lost the job because it took so long to get them. Oh, I want to color off what I needed. There we go. Or what I had. Did I get that too? Yes, I did. Okay. And then we got to the 1, 2, 3, 4. Got the 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look at us, making progress. Doesn't look like much now. Oh, she's from Ontario? Oh, really? Interesting. Brand new upstreet. Yeah. Just falling to get forward. Falling into fall. Okay, let's finish off what we have going here. I think it's for the tip, one of the wings. That's what we're working on here, is one of the wings. So let's finish off the tip of the wing, and then we'll come down here and get it to where I think it's the tail that we need to put the rest of this dark green on top. So, okay. Thanks, Laurelyn. I have not been able to find it. Oh, well, did you click the link? Pop put a link in there, Virginia. So at the top, you can just click the link and then you'd be a sub to the channel. Okay, so we got 2, and then we got 1, and then we got another 1. Okay, and then we got down underneath 3. One above. Oh, Dragon Dreams has some very beautiful, beautiful cross-stitch patterns, so please check them out. Support them in any way you can. Check them out on Facebook. Okay, so that's that. Now we can scoot over here for the 1, 2. Give that a space. 1, 2. Get you up in here. Is it going to be right? Yes, it is. Making sure. Patience, yeah, that's it too, right? You have to have patience with yourself and give yourself a chance to heal. You're not rubber, and you don't bounce back. Crazy glue and duct tape, cure a lot of things, but can't use them on ourselves. Okay, so now we want to work our way down the outside of the mug. We're working the tail. Or teacup, so I say a mug. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4 all together. 1, 2, 3. And 4. We'll double check that. We got the 2, yes we do. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 beside. And then down. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Good morning, Connie Joe. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I hear you there. And especially when you didn't take out a knife to actually cut the bagel because you thought it was pre-sliced and it's not all the way, or all you got in was a quarter. A quarter of the in all the way in and all the way around was a sliced. No, that's not sliced all the way. Don't lie to me. Taping himself together. Yeah. Two, 3, 4. Make sure that's the right. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 4. Good morning, Mike. How you doing? What's going on with you today? Working on a dragon, sitting in a teacup. And then we go one down over here and one over. And then we can continue on with our dark. Because we pretty much have our dragon done on this side of the mug. Or this color, I mean. Sorry, I keep calling it a mug. Let's see. Make sure we got everybody on this side. I think we're good. Got our stitches down here. Do a little tip of the wing. Coming in here, building a little bit more of the wing and body and tail. And coming down and around. And those two there. We're good. Okay. Did he win? Who won? Who won the argument, I guess, is the question. Alright. Now that is the X. We're putting that there. Let's grab the N, the dark, and finish off the bottom of our tail. Let's color in what we got. Building doors for a couple rooms. And oh, very nice. Very nice. Well, you should get to stay at home today. But you're still working, but you're probably working on what you want to do, right? That's the best thing. I find, anyways. Okay. All right, let's do our little... That's what we got done so far. Oh, there we go. These are computers have. I'm not really either. It's the boys. They saved me a lot. These coming together. Oh, you can actually kind of tell on that one. It is coming together. Very nice. All right, let's work on this tail. All right, so from this corner, let's start here. Then we're not going to get confused. We know how shiny objects confuse us. Nope, I'm home on home time for a week. I'm out over on the. Oh, okay, I got you. Very nice, very nice. So you got it. You got the do list, the gotta do get her done list. And how has that been for you, Mike? Driving a truck during all this stuff. I mean, when they shut down all the public stuff like restrooms and showers and so on and so forth, like my goodness, I felt so bad because a couple of Pop's cousins are long haul truck drivers too. So, and I always felt so bad for them. Like, oh my gosh, what are they gonna do? Staying busy, yeah. All right, so it's here. It's 2 on top. Yes, exactly. Thank you for all that you do and moving things around for us. I'm not sure where you frequent, but I'm glad for you. I'm thankful for you. Thank you. Without you guys, we'd all starve. I'd have neighbors looking at my chickens. I'd have to beat them off with the rake. Exactly right, Patty C. You got that right, girl. You got that right. Bless you and safe travels wherever you go. Wherever you may go. Chickens are delicious, they are. The restrooms got a hell of a backlash and they quickly opened. Oh, that's good, that's good. Yes. I mean, because that's your guys' livelihood, right? Like, that's crazy. Yes, and chickens are delicious. Sauteed, slow roast, chicken winged. Good, 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 good. Yeah, that was definitely a necessity. Okay, now I got that all lined up. Got to go under one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so here, let's go back and forth. Space. And then 2 above, and then 1. Did you send you the link to sew it? Oh, website there, hand-dyed cross stitch. Did I send it? No, I don't think so. I got the one you sent me about the other spools, the modern spools. I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, I thought that was really kind of neat, actually. That was very, very doable in the future project. Rubber ducky, come boy. All right, so we need a space there, and we need two above. So here. And then 1 above on that one. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, probably not. Like a dork. I got it. No, it wasn't. At least it's got a good battery life of a bit. I should have plugged that in. I knew it. I try to do it when I move it over. You know, when I have to hook everything back up again. I just forgot that one. There we go. Yep, we're good. No, I forgot to plug it in. That was my bad. It was a whoops, definitely. Because we moved the cameras all over the place, right? For filming and stuff, so. Hope Santa gives you a GoPro for Christmas. A good way of using up larger print scraps, I thought. Oh, for sure. And really detailed, funky ones. Like I like the variegated kind of idea for making the thread spools. Making it like looks like a variegated thread. Why not? No one says you can't. And if they do, they're wrong. Yeah, there you go. Or the American Black Friday, the Friday after my birthday. All you lovely Americans get to enjoy turkey on my birthday, and you're welcome. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. I just think it's very convenient this year. You get to enjoy turkey. All right, let's check off what we've got done. We've made some serious progress today. Got our chart all worked out. Got 2 colors on the go. And now let's get the light green back out and work on that other wing. Look at that. Looking good? See how that's come along? Get in the camera there, dork. Here's our other little light green. It's not bad. It's getting there. It's getting there. Looking purties. Let me see if I can finish off my tea. I might as well. There's very little left. Swish it around in me cold mug. Oh, they are, and she's lovely. We've chatted with her via email. So. Thank you. And I'm putting it over here so I can maybe try and get maybe even three little projects out of this, you know. Let's utilize the material as much as possible. So, right. Okay, now let's find our spot where we need to work our other wing, which is right here. What does it? Oh, thank you, Pat. I'm having fun with it. Like I said, I like dragons. Dragons are my favorite, so I can stitch until the dragons come home. Get it? They are. They're little. I thought they'd be nice as Christmas gifts for my nieces. Actually, doing it as a little Christmas ornament in those little tiny little. Well, getting a hoop to fit it once it's finished, and then tying a nice little ribbon and bow or something on it or whatever, and maybe a bell. I thought that would be really nice. So if I get my stuff together, as they always say, I might get that done for them for Christmas. Maybe not. Maybe next year. Yeah, little ornaments for them. Yeah, maybe one for each of them, and then with my sisters, each one for her and the child, like, you know, for the child to represent on her tree as well, like for one for them and then one for her. You know, I don't know. You know what I mean? So Lisa would have James, Kristen, and then of course their prospective others, and then, you know, Kristen's little one, Claire, and then of course Elizabeth would have Victoria, Mackenzie, and Brooke. So, okay, so here and here, up. Okay, I was like, wait a second, I feel like I'm a little lost. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, yes. Must be really raining out there. Or at least the branches are all wet against the windows. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then we go over 2 at the top. 2 on top of here. Metallic threads for the birthstones. I'll have to look them up because the one metallic thread that I did have, where's my box of doom? Oh, here it is. Look, I'm gonna reach it, maybe. It was crud. I was gonna say another word, but I shouldn't have. So, like this one here, and this gold one here, this one here. Actually, it is. It is Krennic, very fine braid. It broke all over the place. It was horrible. Oh, thank you, Pat. Thank you. Oh, bye, Mike. Take care. Get back to work. Finish those doors. I want to see pictures. Yeah, hold on. There we go. Yeah, and it was gold thread. And it frayed all over in my first dragon. Thread. Oh, is that like a wax or something for the thread? Something that makes it stick it all together? You can even focus in on that, but darn it. Okay, oh well. Silicone. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that might help. Because I would like him to get a little bling bling, you know. You know what I mean? I want biggie bling bling. 1 stitch. Okay, let's get that going. A small blue box. Okay. Alright, and then we got 2. 1, 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why it was the necklace for around the dragon's neck on that one of my very first projects. And I wanted to make sure it stood out. That's why I got the thread, right? So. Okay. Working our way up the second wing. Excuse me. Sorry. Not sure what's for lunch today. Anybody got any suggestions? I don't want leftover turkey. In fact, I think I meant to put most of it, or all of it, except for some of the stuffing, into the freezer last night. But I had a rough day. We spent almost 3 days to trying to fix our dishwasher, and that was running it on the cleaning cycle or the rinse cycle, and it would leak all over the floor, and we'd have to vacuum it all up, and then the shop vac in the machine and flip it over and power off, power on. Oh my god. Between Sunday morning before turkey and I do all sorts of fun stuff. I could show you some of my previous projects if you'd like to see them. And then most of Monday, part of Saturday, part of Sunday, and part of Monday, all trying to fix our dishwasher without any success. It'd come back with an error, and then we'd go and research the error, and then we'd fix that part or do this part or do whatever, and then come back and it wouldn't work. And it flooded our kitchen like 4 times. So. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Hello, Mindy. Welcome to the club. Oh, what's the sad face? What did I miss, Baze? Barbecue sounds good. I'll take barbecue. Sorry? Oh, sorry. Yeah, sad face for dishwasher. Yes, definitely. No, it doesn't work now. It's actually hosed. We can't figure out the error. It's just, we went from one error to the next. They were never the same one. Yeah, like 4 times too. Like sopping up with towels and the shop vac and everything else like that. It was just a big pain, but we did our best to deal with it without being too much of a grumpy face. So, But yeah, and it's very frustrating because you spend, and it's like flipping it over. And of course, Pop with his back has been killing him. And, you know, he doesn't want to be on the floor on his hands and knees trying to, you know, unscrew this from the cabinet to pull it out here. So we got to flip this over to drain this out. And oh, like, it was just a pain. It's just a pain. You would love to see them? Oh, my past projects? I thought you'd seen most of them, Lisa. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. Okay, sold, Wendy. I'll be there shortly. I like a big spoon with my soup. I'm just kidding. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Just fine. I came home from the doctor, had my annual physical. All good so far. Excellent. Well, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so get your girls checked. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good. And then we should be here at the line and up and there. So that's 1 under? No, 1 over and under. Space and then down. Okay, we're good there. Is that the other part of the wing? Let's just double check here. We got that one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that, and then that, and then that, and then that, and then that. Okay, we're good. I like a big spoon with my soup. Just saying. I'm still my mother's dishwasher. She lost 3, my brothers. They moved away. It's okay. It's good. Actually, I don't mind. If you're up on them daily, I don't mind washing the dishes. It's when they accumulate after like 4 or 5 days, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be here forever. But maybe dinner tonight? Sounds good, right? I know, it does, doesn't it? We got the tomato soup, and we have the means to make grilled cheese. Just someone needs to do it. Okay, there we go. Look at her. Dragon is coming along. Almost ready for the teacup. So cute, like it kind of tails hangs off and it's on either side. Gorilla noise. So cute. All right, now what? What do we got here? 42. Here, let me do. Let's call that for today. I'm very happy with what we got done so far. I really am. I'm surprised we actually got as far as we did. And I will show a couple of my previous projects. Here's the one we just finished. It was Tales of Wonder poem for a bookmark. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? So there's a dragon on the bottom and a castle at the top. Okay. Yeah, that's really coming along fast. It's really coming along really super nice. That's cute there. And then, here, let's make some room here. We have the sisters. Sorry. Sisters was a kit that was given to me by my middle sister, and I finished it up. That was kind of what took us back into the cross stitching. Okay. And I put beads on the letters. Okay. We just finished that in August. And this one still needs a frame and some loving. And it was done about 20 years ago. There we go. And that's quite large. That's quite large. I made that for Pop. That was the gift that kept on giving. Here, it's for your birthday. And then a couple years later, I finished it for Christmas. So I call it the gift that keeps on giving. And then I did this poem, also by Dragon Dreams, by Jennifer. And that was done in 2002. No, I'm not. It's actually not. There's more of a second poem. If you go look up Dragon's Lullaby, Cherie, it suits this second as better than this. This right here is just a complimentary bookmark that kind of goes with it, but it doesn't actually have to. You know what I mean? So that is a good question there, Mindy. I'd like to get it framed, but I'd like to put a nice fabric around it first, but there's not enough room on the bottom here because I just had enough to write, you know, Love Laura Lynn. So that was all I had to write. I didn't even date it, but I know when I did it. So, but yeah. And there's some beads on here too. And Pop had that framed for me. So, Pop and my sister Elizabeth, actually. So those are the only ones that I have here to share. Okay, let's go lean. But yeah. The bookmark. Finish. I just need to finish off the bottom for the bookmark part. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's the biggest project I've done so far. This one right here. Well, most intense, definitely. So, and I used a Aida cloth that had a gold weave through it because I really wanted the dragon to stand out. So, is it? No, I don't think it is. I thought it was bigger than that. I thought Pop and I were looking at it the other day because, like I said, we've been chatting with Jennifer from Dragon Dreams. We've been chatting with her via emails. So. I don't know. Then I don't know what people thought was the second one to that because there really isn't one then. So, okay, I think we're out for now. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us today. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks for stitching along with me on this new adventure. Well, I'm glad you did see them. I don't have much else. I'm gaining my collection as we're going. Yeah, so exclamation dragon, if you wanted to partake in this, you can't do it in the chat after in the comments, but you can click on it via watching the video, and as it scrolls past, you can always click on it, okay? And it'll get you there. So, yeah, I think we made some really good progress. And you don't have to put the border around it. You could just make the dragon and the cup with the spotted tea, because if you're going to make it a mug rug, you could do whatever you like with it, so. We will see everybody on Saturday at 1, where we're going to add some half hexie to this beautiful little Halloween panel. Okay, we're going to work on that for a little bit. Have some fun just working on that. Yeah, because I kind of thought the hexie looks a little bit like the spider webby, so a little bit. Yeah, that's what we're going to work on. We'll pick some complementary colors to go with it. So. Yes. All right. Thank you, everybody. Big hugs to you. Thank you so much for your time. We greatly appreciate you here. And enjoy your day. Don't get rained on. Okay? Bye. Big hugs. Made some really good progress.